Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at Vineland Ave. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer, because lately they have been putting out so much new merch. It's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. Then after I think we leave here, we'll head over to the premium outlets at International Drive to the Character Warehouse over there. This way we can compare both outlet stores. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. It is seriously such a beautiful start to the morning here in Central Florida, though. I always like coming over to this direction with the nice waterway, the fountain, and the beautiful Florida palm trees off in the distance. And before we do head inside both Disney Character Warehouse outlet stores, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. The crowd levels at the premium outlets, though, are definitely starting to ramp up. You definitely want to get here a little bit early, though, just so you can score a close parking spot. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they have these really nice throw blankets from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. These are 50 by 60 inches, but really fuzzy, only $20 a piece for them. You could even do some Disney pin trading here at the Character Warehouse. We have some Alice in Wonderland pins, Pinocchio. Let's see, we have some classic like Mickey Mouse versions, Aladdin there with Jasmine. This one is really neat. Looks like they even have like a Bippity Boppity Boo pin. Here's even some brand new, like, further markdown merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Part of your Disney Baby collection is a really cool onesie for 2024 with Mickey Mouse and all of the Beacons of Magic. These are only $2 a piece, marked down from $27. Let's see what else we have on these racks up front, though. So here's a really cool Kids Encanto graphic t-shirt with like the whole house. These were originally $27, now $2 a piece. And then right over here is a whole bunch of assorted Star Wars merchandise. So it actually looks like the Ahsoka Tano electronic masks are actually further discounted. These are now only $7.99 from $35. Lots of cool Ahsoka merchandise though up front. Here's a kid's graphic t-shirt with Ahsoka. These are $8 from $32. They have this really fancy design on the shoulders. And then even your Power Force action figures, these are motion activated with lights and sounds. They have real character phrases. They have Ahsoka for $12.99. And right underneath there is the Star Wars Bad Batch, a fully customizable gauntlet set where you actually get 8 different accessories. These are now only $14.99. Let's see what more markdowns they have up front here at the Character Warehouse. Here's a really cool Marvel quarter zip adult size, let's see here, zip shirt with all of the Black Panther masks. This one has a pocket on the front and it's embroidered with the pinstriping. These are now only $2, marked down from $60, so a very good deal there. Right over here is a really cool Marvel Loungefly with all of the Infinity Stones. This one has like all of the gold accents. On the back side it has the raised lettering, I am inevitable. These were usually around $90 in the parks, I believe. Now only $40 a piece at the Character Warehouse. And here's a bunch of assorted like little cups and whatnot. How cool are these little sippers? They have the original Florida Orange Bird. So they are starting to get some of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival merchandise, but these are only 99 cents a piece. Looks like they do also have Spike the Bee. So this is really cool because you could put the water there, and on his nose, like, you could water the flowers. So 3 different offerings for only $1 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the different baskets of merchandise up front though. Even more Star Wars merch. They do have these really cool like glow necklaces with Grogu. These are perfect for a good day over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Further discounted to only $7.99 a piece for them. From over at Guardians of the Galaxy, over at Epcot, they have your Cosmic Rewind mix, Guardians of the Galaxy keychains. These actually have sound effects. It comes with the little carabiner. These are $8 a piece, marked down from $17. And it does look like they're even getting some of that Starbucks like Tinkerbell merchandise. These are really tall plastic cups with the gold lettering for Walt Disney World. The opposite side has your Starbucks logo. These are actually further marked down to $20 a piece. And they've been getting so much new merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Yet another brand new Disney Parks Loungefly. The simulated leather is amazing quality. You got a big zipper compartment on the front. These were $90 a piece at Magic Kingdom. Now $40 a piece for them. And they're even getting some brand new fans. The weather in Central Florida is definitely getting a little bit warm, so these are really cool. These are now, let's see here, $7.99 from the movie Up. You even get this little fancy gibbet at the bottom, but they do have them with the original packaging, which is always nice though. And then right over here is yet another Disney Park Loungefly. This one is like your classic Star Wars one with Yoda. You have C-3PO, R2-D2. Even the patch here at the bottom that's embroidered for Star Wars on the backside has kind of like the star design, but this one actually glows in the dark. Originally $90, now only $40. And here's a whole bunch of brand new Epcot's International Flower and Garden merchandise. They have this really cool Disney Parks lug crossbody bag with Spike the Bee. You actually get 3 zipper compartments celebrating 30 years at Epcot. These were originally $65, now only $25 a piece. A couple different drinkware offerings brand new to the Character Warehouse. Again, celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden Festival. This one is a really cool Tervis tumbler. They are originally $35. That one doesn't have the outlet price just yet, but they do have yet another stainless steel cup with the original Florida orange bird celebrating 30 years. This one is a corksicle cup though with a twisty off lid. These are originally $55, now $25 a piece. And they even have the adult size spirit jerseys from Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. This one's really cool because on the bottom it's like a terry cloth material where you could see the oranges and the original Florida orange bird for $35. Yet another brand new coffee mug at the Character Warehouse. This one actually feels like an orange. It says Sunshine Oranges 2025. On the handle, you do have the original Florida orange bird and locally grown. These are originally $25, now $8 a piece. Right over here is a really cool bucket hat though. Again, these are perfect for like a Disney cruise or a good day at the beach. This one's embroidered for Flower and Garden Festival for $12.99. And they're even getting some of like the really cool photo frames with Spike the Bee. It says Spike's Honey Farm. You even have the original Florida orange bird and the hidden Mickeys. These were originally $15 in the parks, now $7.99. There is so many cool brand new things at the Character Warehouse though. Here's a smaller size glass cup with Alice from Alice in Wonderland. The opposite side has your Flower and Garden Festival logo. These were $15 in the parks, now only $7.99. More Spike the Bee merchandise though. This is like a really small planter with spikes. So this one is double-sided with your Flower and Garden logo. These are $12.99 from $25. And they still do have a whole bunch of assorted Mousewares collection merchandise, like these tin compost buckets. They have the green Mickey handles, but you got like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. The opposite side says compost. These are $20, marked down from $40. And they do even have some very nice kitchen aprons. This is the Minnie Mouse version with the ears and then the bow. You could even see on the straps like that Minnie Mouse design. That one is $12.99 from $40. But also from the Mousewares collection are these silicone pancake molds. This one is in the shape of Cinderella Castle. They were originally $10 in the parks, now only $4 a piece. They do have a good selection of them. Even some kids aprons with the chef hats going strong here at the Character Warehouse, literally with all of the characters on the front for $12.99. Perfect to go with the Minnie Mouse kitchen apron. They do have the same difference here with the Mickey Mouse design with that plaid color. And then it has two huge pockets right where Mickey's ears are. That one is $12.99 from $40. They do even have some really cool dish gloves as well. These are like solid silicone with Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature. These are one size fits all. Originally $15, now $7.99 a piece. And even from the Mousewares collection, they do have these really fancy, smaller like saucer plates. You get a set of 6 of them with the holder. Looks like you get Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Pluto, and then one here with all of the different utensils. These were originally $50 in the park, now $14.99. And here's a whole bunch of assorted Christmas merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This is a set of 9 different Christmas ornaments with Simba, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Stitch, even the Cheshire Cat. These are now $20 from $50, and they recently just brought in your, let's see here, 2024 snow globe with Pluto on the base with Mickey and Minnie on the inside. This is part of last year's Making Christmas Magical collection. These are originally $40, now $19.99. And then right underneath there's a whole bunch of assorted Christmas ornaments. One of my personal favorite restaurants over at Epcot, the Rose and Crown. This one is like a stained glass ornament, $8 from $18. It looks like they do still have a whole bunch of like your Disney Park munchling ornaments. This is the Stitch cupcake. There's a really cool design with the little snowflakes. This one is $8 from $25. They do still have your reindeer Rice Krispie treat of Pluto. He has like the little pretzel antler ears for $8. Let's see what else we have doing though. Looks like they even have a couple different sketchbook series Christmas ornaments. This one actually lights up from Marvel. Always the sketchbook series have like the best attention to detail. That one is now $7.99. Right over here is yet another sketchbook series ornament. So it does look like they have a couple different offerings for $8 a piece. And still going strong is your Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. More of like an acorn Christmas ornament. The one side has the dwarves. The opposite side has Snow White for $8. And here's a whole bunch of really cool like classic Disney merchandise. This one is a solid glass 5x7 inch photo frame with the gold Cinderella castle and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are originally $25, now $9.99 a piece, but they do have the original boxes in case you are traveling. Right up ahead is your glass hurricane candle holder. Again, part of that same collection. This one has the wooden base for Walt Disney World, Cinderella Castle, and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are $7.99 from $25. Part of that same collection though is the really nice throw blanket. This one is that woven material with that same design with the castle. These are 50 by 60 inches for $25 a piece. And it does look like they do still have some of last year's Disney Play in the Park collection merchandise left over. Like these 2 different Mickey Premium Bar, more of like wall art. Looks like Mickey's ear is bitten off the one. These are now $14.99, marked down from $40. Right underneath there is your 3-inch by 3-inch photo frame. It says Walt Disney World and Play in the Park at the bottom, but you get the banners with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. These are $12.99 from $25, and they do still have some of the Play in the Park collection dolls with Mickey Mouse. He comes with all the accessories like his backpack, the visor, and Best Vacation Ever sweatshirt for $12.99. Right next to the Play in the Park merchandise is a whole bunch of really nice coffee mugs. This one is a massive yellow mug with a bunch of like different Disney snacks from your premium bars. You have some Mickey waffles, some hat ears. They are originally, let's see here, $17 in the park, now only $7.99. Next to that one is more of like a pearl coffee mug. This one is really neat as well. Just over at the World of Disney store not too long ago with like that starburst pattern with Minnie. The opposite side has Mickey Mouse. These were $20 a piece, now $7.99. And then right over here is a couple other coffee mugs that I do want to show you. These are really neat though because they do all say Walt Disney World on the inside. You have a Minnie Mouse with the banner there that says Grandma. These were $17 in the park, now only $7.99. They do still have the mom version with Minnie Mouse with that same banner that says Mom, and then Grandpa with Mickey Mouse. And here's a whole bunch of different Disney Pixar Lightyear merchandise. This is a massive play set with lights and sound effects, the XL-15, and the figure of let's see here, I should say, yeah, you get Buzz Lightyear. This set is only $30. Underneath there is your Disney Pixar Lightyear set, again with lights and sounds. This one comes with Space Ranger Darby Steele for $20. And they do have a whole set of 3 different action figures from Lightyear for only $20. So many nice drinkware offerings right now at the Character Warehouse. This is a massive coffee mug with Scrooge McDuck. He has the huge like silicone hat on top and the big oversized handle. These are now $12.99 from $25. They're even getting more brand new Marvel merchandise from over at Disney Springs. Here is a plastic cup with Doctor Strange. This one comes with the straw with the gibbet on top. This one actually has 2 different designs on either side. That one is $9.99. Some new Cars merchandise here for the kiddos. They do have some stainless steel cups with the twisty off lid with Lightning McQueen and then Jackson Storm. These were $23 in the parks, now $12.99 for that one. And it looks like they even have like the same difference on the bottom section. 2 different character cups with Minnie Mouse with that floral design. This one is $12.99. And then of course right next to Minnie, they do have the matching Mickey Mouse version. Like I love his facial expression. That one is really cool. The backside says Mickey Mouse and 28 for $12.99. And they even still have some of last year's Star Wars Jeff Grantino kitchen items. This is a set of 4 different dinner plates. You can actually see like Greedo and Han Solo. That's the actual shape of the plate, which is really neat. But these are originally $50, now $25 a piece. Underneath there is a huge ceramic serving tray, part of that same collection with Jeff Grantino with, let's see here, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Chewbacca, and Luke Skywalker. Originally $35, now $7.99. Another plastic cup that I do want to show you here at the Character Warehouse. This one is loaded with star-like sparkles on the inside. This one has a big oversized handle. Never stop dreaming, never stop believing. The backside has the outline with Cinderella Castle. That one is $10 from $25. On the front side of the rack, they're putting out some brand new adult-sized graphic shirts. You have all the characters like cheerleading. That one says Walt Disney World. Then you have Cinderella Castle. These are adult-sized for $10 a piece. And here's some different merchandise, part of the Disney Eats collection. They do have a set of 2 bookends with the Mickey-shaped hot dog on the inside. These are super duper heavy though. Originally $45 in the park, now $14.99. And they even have the Mickey popcorn bucket desk organizers for $15. And they have some great deals going on right now at the outlet. Part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection, like your Mickey hat ears, Belong, Believe, and Be Proud with Mickey Mouse. The side here has the little Pride Collection badge. These are originally $25, now only 99 cents for them. And then right underneath there actually is a brand new coffee mug with the Pride colors on the handle. This one has a big graphic with Mickey and then Walt Disney World on the backside for only $8. It's definitely a great time to come visit the outlet store, though. So many brand new further markdowns at the Character Warehouse. Here is a checkerboard pattern adult-sized bucket hat. This one is actually lined with Sherpa on the inside. Originally $35. These are now $1.99 a piece. And then right over here is some of the fur kittens from Marvel Studios, the Marvels. Look at this though, you squeeze them. These are really neat though. Originally $25. These are now only $2 a piece at the Character Warehouse. And they do still have some of those really cool puppets from last year's holiday collection. This is the polar bear from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Very nice attention to detail though with all the colors. Originally $35, now $12.99 for that. And then right underneath there from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, they do still have a good selection of the Santa Claus plushies. This is a very good size for only $8. Here's even more brand new plastic cups for the kiddos. This one is from Disney Pixar Turning Red with the red panda. Has the little flippy up lid and almost like a little crossbody strap. This one is $8 from $17. Right underneath there is the Mickey and Friends. Kind of like the same difference. It comes with a little strap. Positive vibes only. You have like all of the classic Disney characters. This one is $7.99. And they do have a brand new fidget plushie at the Character Warehouse. They have a Boo from Aladdin. These are so super duper soft. Really nice material for the kiddos. Originally $35, now $14.99. There is new stuff everywhere I look here at the outlet store, though. They even have your Disney Park wishables. These were specific over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. How cool is this with all of the plushies? You can get a First Order Stormtrooper, Rey, Kylo Ren, or Lieutenant Beck, so that is a cool brand new pack at the outlet. They even have some of last year's weighted Mickey Mouse plushies. These were part of the holiday collection with Mickey. On his sweater there, he has the Mickey snowflake that's embroidered. But these were originally $45 in the park, now $14.99. And then some brand new merchandise, part of the Disney Baby collection. You get from Dumbo the Flying Elephant, the bib and matching socks for only $8. And they do still have that really cool Donald Duck water game. This one is really neat where you like fill it with water on the inside. It has two basketball hoops with the rings, so you can kind of like shoot basketball. These were originally $20 in the park, now $10 at the Character Warehouse, and even more like fidget toys that they do have. They have a couple different characters like the Minnie Mouse version. These are kind of like little retractable straws. These were $15 in the parks, and though now $5.99. It looks like they do still have Mickey Mouse at the Character Warehouse for $6. And then last but not least, part of that same collection, they even have the Pluto little figures here for only $6. Also some brand new candies at the Character Warehouse. This is a really cool candy tin from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas in the shape of a coffin. And then you have Jack Skellington. These are actually filled with sour gummy worms. They are now only $1.99 at the Character Warehouse. And yet another brand new candy item from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is like a little trick-or-treat item filled with the the sour pumpkins. It says Nightmare Before Christmas on the backside for only $2. Yet another brand new further markdown here at the outlet store. They have your Sorcerer Mickey Apprentice wands. These are so cool though with the Sorcerer Mickey hat on top. This thing actually lights up. You have a sparkly graphic with Mickey Mouse. These were around $28 in the parks, now only $5 a piece for them. And also part of last year's holiday collection, they do still have some of those really fuzzy slap bracelets embroidered with the snowman, with the Mickey ears, and the Santa hat for $5. Even more brand new graphic t-shirts here at the Character Warehouse. This one is adult size and unisex from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. This one is now further marked down to only $13. And it looks like they're even getting some brand new like UK Pavilion items. How nice is this Minnie Mouse skirt? It's kind of like pleated on the top section. You get a bunch of graphics with Minnie. These are $25, marked down from $60. They even have from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase these really nice knitted throw pillows. That's cool with the Mickey Mouse design, and then that one is solid Sherpa on the backside. Let's actually check out some of the spinny racks here at the Character Warehouse. So they even have some nice wooden luggage tags from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase, where you could put like your name, address, and then phone number on the backside. These are $5, marked down from $13. They have a really cool like box set of dangly earrings. One says Minnie Mouse, the other one says Mickey, and it comes in this really fancy box. These are now $12.99 from $20. And here's even more of that Tron merchandise like I was saying. They're getting so many new things from over at the Magic Kingdom. This keychain comes with the extra Clippy, and then Flynn's Top Score Club for $5. And a couple new pair of kids sunglasses that they do have at the outlet. This is a Marvel pair with Iron Man on the front. On the backside it says Stark Industries for $4.99. And a whole bunch of assorted dolls right now at the Character Warehouse. This is part of your Disney Princess collection, the Mulan doll. You get all 8 accessories that you see on the side. These are now $14.99 a piece. Perfect to go with Mulan though. They even have your Disney Princess Pocahontas doll, where you get the fancy dress, the crossbody bag, and Miko. This one is $15. And they do still have some of those deluxe figurine sets from Disney Pixar Turning Red. You get a set of 9 different characters for $14.99. Let's hop on over to the kids section though and check out some more of the newest merchandise. So this is a little play set from Disney's Animators collection, part of the Littles. This one has lights and sound effects, like you can see the flowers lighting up. You get like the Tinkerbell action figure on the top, but these are only $19.99 a piece. Really cool with the Tinkerbell version. They do also have Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. You get 8 different pieces with a Boo with a magic carpet, Princess Jasmine for $20, even some Disney story play dresses that they do have brand new to the character warehouse. This is a new dress for the kiddos, part of the Cinderella collection. $20 from $50 for that one. And it does look like they do also have the Princess Jasmine version. Really nice though with all the gold accents. You can see like the genie's lamp and the magic carpet for $20. Even some brand new pairs of kids pajamas new to the character warehouse. So this actually comes with the long sleeve shirt and then the matching pajama bottoms. These were $15 at the World of Disney, now $14.99 for them. It looks like they even still have some of the Disney ILY Forever dolls. These all come with the Mickey shaped balloon with a surprise inside, but they do have this really cool one with Sven from Frozen. He comes with a puffer jacket and the antler ears. These are $12.99 a piece. And even more new merchandise in the kids section though. This is like a whole like onesie with a hoodie. You have like Mulan on there, Princess Jasmine, Aladdin, so many cool like designs. That one is $15 from $50. And they've been getting some brand new Moana merchandise to the character warehouse. This is like a really cool romper that's long sleeve. It has the elastic band by the waist and then Moana on the front. These are $15 a piece from $40. Right next to that though is a very fancy top with all of the flowers, and then you have some butterflies. On the bottom though you have a huge palm frond and then Maribel. This one is $15 from $32. A really nice like breathable material. And it looks like they're even getting some brand new Black Panther merchandise in the kids section. How cool is this though with like the black pinstriping? You have the huge Black Panther mask. These were $27 at the Marvel store, now $12.99. And then right underneath there is the matching kids hoodie, part of the same Black Panther collection. But the purple and black accents really look nice together. This one is $19.99. And then on the back side you do have the Black Panther mask. A few other Marvel items though that I do want to show you, just like the Star Wars Ahsoka action figure. They even have your Power Icons Ghost Spider action figure, motion activated with lights and sound effects. This one is $15. Right over here, part of the Guardians of the Galaxy Legend series, they have this massive action figure volume 3 with Groot. These are, let's see here, $30. And then right underneath there, also from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, is a cool like 2-in-1 spaceship that shoots darts. And it comes with the Rocket Raccoon for $25. Let's actually check out some of the newest clothing here on the adult racks though. So here is a new button-down shirt. This one has 3 buttons on the front, and then all of the flowers with that Mickey Mouse design. That one is $20 from $45. They even have a brand new women's dress. This one is from the Polynesian Village Resort at Walt Disney World. You have all like the little tiki gods and then like the palm fronds. That one is $25, marked down from $60. It's really cool though because it's sleeveless. On that same rack where they do have a bunch of the dresses though, this one is brand new, part of the Disney Her Universe collection with the Minnie Mouse design and then that checkerboard pattern. This was just over at Disney Springs. These are $25 from $65. Looks like they're even getting some of the dresses from Disney's Contemporary Resort. This one, if you look closely, like you could see the resort and then the Incredibles for $30. Let's check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings though. So here's a women's cut graphic t-shirt. You have Minnie Mouse. This one says Walt Disney World on the top section. These are a great deal though. Originally $40, now $7.99 for that one. They do have yet another Minnie Mouse version right underneath. This one has like the whole body graphic with Minnie, and it comes to a knot at the bottom. That one is $7.99 from $40. Let's actually see what else we have over in this section though. How cool is this? Everything is embroidered on this pullover sweatshirt. Pennies, and then you have hashtag like a boss. These were $60 in the parks, now $14.99. On the backside, it's embroidered the Proud Family. They do even still have some of those Minnie Mouse adult size full zip hoodies. This one has like all of the polka dots, 2 huge pockets on the front. On the hoodie itself though, like on the back, you have Minnie's ears and the bow. These are now further discounted, $20 from $65. Another brand new pullover sweatshirt though. This one is that soft pink one with Mickey and Minnie that says Walt Disney World on the front. They're kind of like coming together with that heart design. These are $15 from $55. And it looks like they're even getting some of that brand new like balloon collection merch. These were just on sale over at the World of Disney store. It's embroidered Walt Disney World on the back side. Then you have your Spirit Jersey logo on the front. These are $25 from $65. They've also recently got a whole bunch of brand new Disney Pixar Toy Story merchandise. Here's an adult size quarter zip shirt with that star design with Mr. Potato Head, Ham. You have Rex from Toy Story. Even a little patch that says Toy Story Land. These are $12.99 from $40 a piece. Right underneath there, they do have yet another long sleeve shirt. This one has the Pizza Planet delivery vehicle on the front, but this is a super soft material. Now $15 from $45. Looks like they're even getting some new merchandise from the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. Here's a pullover sweatshirt where it says Coca-Cola, pause and refresh with a polar bear. These were originally $55, now $25. Next to that one is an actual Spirit jersey. This is really nice. Solid like Sherpa on the bottom. You have the polar bear and the Coca-Cola tab. That one is $35 from $90. They have from Disney's Lion King an adult size Spirit jersey. This one is that new lightweight material. The backside says Hakuna Matata. Then you have Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. That one is $35. Then even more really cool Black Panther merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Here's yet another adult size Spirit jersey with all the silver accents. And then the backside says Wakanda Forever. Here's some really cool offerings though from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is a set of 3 really nice size wall arts with the floating mountains of Pandora. These are all framed up and ready to go. These are only $30 a piece. Underneath there you have your Navi translators. This actually comes with lights and sound effects, and you get 15 assorted trading cards on the inside. That one is $12.99 from $20, and they even have some like wall tapestries. This had like the solid wooden accents. The bottom says Pandora, Valley of Avatar for $15. Also from Disney's Animal Kingdom from Pandora, they do have this really fun pair of ears with all the wood sprites. The cool thing about these though, they do actually light up. These were $40 in the parks, now $19.99 for them. And they do have a couple assorted beach towels here at the Character Warehouse. This one is specific to Disney's Animal Kingdom with Mickey Mouse, but these are only $15 a piece. They do still have that Star Wars version with like that retro lettering with the Stormtrooper helmets, and then Darth Vader for $15. Let's actually see what else we have over here. Okay, so yet another throw blanket. This one is from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas with that 3D effect with Jack Skellington. This one is 50 by 60 inches, originally $60, now $19.99. And a bunch of really nice adult-sized pullover sweatshirts. This one has a big graphic with Mickey on the front, and it says Walt Disney World. They actually have these in a couple different colors. The baby blue one is $25, marked down from $55. They have like the solid red color. This would be perfect for Christmas. They do all have like that same graphic with Mickey Mouse. And then they also have more of like a mustard yellow color with Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney World. This one is actually further discounted though, $12.99 from $55. Part of that same collection though is a couple different ringer tees that have that same graphic with Mickey. These are $13 from $35. They have that nice like charcoal color, and then a really nice like bright white graphic t-shirt for $13. On the back wall section, it's always cool when you can find some assorted Disney Funko Pops. This one is, let's see here, Disney Park exclusive from Disney Pixar Luca. So you do get both Funko Pops with the Disney tag for $25. Also from Encanto, they do have like the entire house. If you look closely though, you can actually see like this one's all lit up. So like all the windows light up, and then you have Maribel at the door. These are $40 a piece. Then also over in this section is some more Marvel merch. You have your Miles Morales figurines. It actually comes with like the markers. I do want to show you the back side here, so you can color in like that brick design. These are $15 from $25, and they do still have some of those Marvel Avengers, Captain America Cause Riders. So this is like a little vehicle that rocks back and forth, lights up, and plays music for $35. And a few really fancy dolls that I do want to show you. This is the Maribel doll from Encanto. It comes in a really massive box, but the attention to detail is seriously second to none. Limited one of 6,650 pieces. This one is $100. Right underneath there, part of your Disney Princess Creative Soul line, is a bunch of dolls all inspired by different Disney princesses. This is the doll inspired by Snow White with like the poisonous apple clutch, and they do also have like the matching Rapunzel doll for $40 a piece. A few other things from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom though. They have a set of Na'vi stacking trays. These are simulated leather, like you can see the Banshees, so really nice quality. They are originally $35 in the parks, now $14.99. Right underneath there is one of the flashing wood sprites. So this actually goes really good with that pair of ears that I showed you. But these light up all different colors for only $8 a piece. And it does look like there's even a brand new like kid-size fanny pack at the Character Warehouse from Na'vi River Journey. Yet another brand new graphic t-shirt at the Character Warehouse. This one is part of the new Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. This one was $35 at the Marvel store, now only $14.99. A few other Marvel offerings over in this section though. They do still have the Marvel desk organizers where you get the paper clips, the whole stack of post-its that say Avengers established 1963, and then the whole desk organizer. These were originally $35, now $7.99. Underneath there is a V-neck graphic shirt with Loki. It says threat level here on the side, but like all the neon colors look really good. These are $15 a piece from $40. And I did want to mention they do still have that Marvel Loungefly here at the Character Warehouse. You have like all of the Marvel characters in Funko Pop form from the Incredible Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man for $40. And here's a whole bunch of that golf collection merchandise that was just over at the Marketplace Co-op store. This one is a full zip, more of like a windbreaker material, embroidered 28 with Mickey Mouse with the golf clubs. You have Mickey and then Pluto embroidered. These are originally $70, now $40 a piece. They even have these really fancy like vests at the Character Warehouse. This is part of that same collection with that diamond design with Mickey Mouse. They are now $20 from $45. Looks like they do have just about everything from that collection though. So more of like your basketball shorts with that pinstriping that has that same embroidery for Mickey. These are now, let's see here, $15 from $45, so that is a very good deal for them. And then the matching pair of sweatpants. These are cool though with the pinstriping, but you have Mickey embroidered, Goofy, Donald, and then of course Pluto. Let's see if we can find the price of Rooney. These are originally $50, now $19.99 for them. And then yet another stainless steel cup. This one goes perfect with all of that golf merchandise with the twisty off lid. You have all the pennants for Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and then Mickey Mouse. These were $30 in the parks, now $12.99. Let's hop on over to the Star Wars section though and check out some of the merchandise. So they do have a brand new kids trucker hat with nubs. This one is super duper fuzzy. Originally $25, now only $7.99 for that one. Right underneath there is a kids graphic t-shirt, perfect to go with all of the new Nubs merchandise. This one has a little pocket on the front. $8 from $27. They even have the massive matching Nubs backpack to go with that hat that I just showed you. Again, super fuzzy for only $20. A few other Star Wars items that I do want to show you though from Star Wars Mandalorian is the whole gauntlet set that actually has like lights and sound effects, and it shoots the darts. That one was originally $30. I do believe these are only $10 a piece now. Right next to that from Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi from Droid Factory is a set of 4 different droids. Actually has like the Obi-Wan Kenobi tag. These are $25 from $50, and they do still have the Star Wars Mission Fleet playset that comes with a fire spray and the Boba Fett action figure for $25. Here's even more of that brand new Tron merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Here's an adult size ringer tee for Flynn's Top Score Club. This goes perfect with that keychain that I showed you. That one is originally $40. Let's see here now, $19.99. But they even have some kids tank tops with that grid design. You have Tron Light Cycle Run with like the ride vehicles. These are $15 from $27. And also still going strong are those Tron coffee mugs, again with that grid design. It has like the raised graphic there with the ride vehicles for only $8 a piece. And a few other things from Tron that I want to show you is a really cool light up keychain from the Magic Kingdom. These are now further discounted to only $5 a piece, so a really good deal for a Disney keychain. And they do have a massive, let's see here, bag. This one is more of like your classic like duffel size from Tron Light Cycle Run for $20. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings though. This one is actually from Disney Cruise Line with the pinstriping, a long sleeve shirt. That's embroidered Disney Cruise Line on the sleeve, but you have like Captain Mickey. That one is $25, marked down from $70. And right underneath there, it's always cool when you can find some different like Disney Resort graphic shirts. Established 1992. How cool is that, from Disney's Port Orleans Riverside? $15 from $40 for that one. And then yet another fancy shirt. This one has 3 buttons on the front there. It's part of your Disney Tommy Bahama collection for Disney's Port Orleans Riverside. Originally $98, now $75. And even more new merch here. How cool is this? Some brand new pairs of sweatpants with a Goofy with his hat flying off his head. And it actually has like the Goofy lettering. And they do even have some really cool like Disney Pixar Cars merchandise. You get like the die-cast vehicle with Lightning McQueen, and then like 2 different accessories to put on them. That one is now $12.99. They kind of have like the same difference here with Tow Mater with the die-cast vehicle, and then you can kind of like turn him into an airplane. These are $12.99. And then right underneath there is a brand new adult size tank top. It says Dynaco Full Service Filling Stations. That one is now $12.99 from $35. Let's actually check out some more of the Disney Pixar Toy Story merchandise. So they do also have like these plastic lid collapsible storage containers, but you have like Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, Rex from Toy Story. These were $20 in the parks, now $7.99 for them. Right over here is the Sheriff Woody toothpick holders. So this is Sheriff Woody's cowboy boot. Actually says Andy on the bottom. These are $5 a piece from $13. And a really cool, let's see here, round 'em up pullover sweatshirt where you have like the lasso and then Jessie from Toy Story. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are $15 a piece, so a really good deal for a Disney pullover sweatshirt. And it looks like they do still have some of those stainless steel stainless steel cups with the aliens from Toy Story. You get the huge gibbet on the top, Who Will Be Chosen, and Eternally Grateful. They do even still have some of your assorted Run Disney merchandise at the outlet. This is a really tall coffee mug for Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend 2025 with Mrs. Incredible, Hercules, you have Baymax, and then Groot. These were originally $20, now $7.99 a piece. They do also have some of the sneaker Christmas ornaments for your Run Disney Princess Half Marathon Weekend. Let's see what we got doing here. Looks like you have Mulan, Snow White. Really cool design though. These are $8 from $30. And a couple of the different clothing offerings. Don't forget to stretch. This is the Run Disney Mrs. Incredible graphic t-shirt. They do have these in most sizes. $13 from $35. And a really cool Groot unisex graphic t-shirt for $13. And perfect to go with that Lion King throw blanket that I showed you. They even have some adult size pair of Crocs with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. And then you have like all of the palm fronds. If you look closely though, it actually has like some paw prints on the side. These are further marked down to $25. A few other pair of Crocs that I do want to show you. They have from Disney's Animal Kingdom these really nice pull slides with the animal print, and then you get the Mickey gibbets on the front. These are marked down to $20 a piece, but more like really cool like flip-flop and pull slides. They do have this really nice pair with the Minnie Mouse gibbets. These are actually metal on the side. These are further marked down to $25. And a couple other items from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They have your adult size bucket hats. The neat thing about this, it's actually Spirit Jersey material. These were originally $40 in the parks, now $10. And then right over here is a whole set of different hair accessories where you get like the scrunchies and all of the clippies. An entire 5-piece set for only $5. And they do have even more of your Disney Munchling merchandise left over. So yet another fuzzy backpack. This one is the Blueberry Stitch backpack. So more of like a kid size. It has the adjustable straps on on the back. These are originally $45, now $20 a piece. Over here is a really cool plushie of Pluto. You actually get like the dog base there, but that has like the paw prints, the dog bones, and then your Disney Munchling badge at the bottom. These are further marked down, I do believe, to $15. Then over here is a really cool like tote size bag. This one is solid Sherpa. You have Marie from Aristocats, Minnie Mouse, and Baymax. These are all like little compartments on the front. These are now $19.99 from $45. And they do still have that really good sized Disney Munchling Pluto backpack. Everything is embroidered on the front. On the top section is a really big zipper compartment for $15. I did want to mention though, they do have the unisex graphic t-shirt with Goofy. This was just over at the Disney Style store. Like all of the Goofy lettering is backwards and it says Walt Disney World. These are originally $35. Let's see if we can find the price. That one is now $15. They do still have that Minnie Mouse bucket hat with that floral design with like Minnie popping out of the flowers. These were originally $30 in the parks, now $7.99. And then perfect if you do live up north. They have these really fancy adult size beanies that's embroidered with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature for only $8. That was such a great visit to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. That being said, let's head on over to the International Drive location. This way we can compare both Disney outlet stores. Okay, so we just made our way over to the premium outlets at International Drive from the Vineland location. Let's head inside the Disney Character Warehouse here. That way we can compare both Disney outlet stores. And it's definitely important to note, compared to the Vineland outlet, it is definitely way far less busy at the premium outlets at International Drive. Okay, so let's start off with checking out some of the merchandise by the register. They do have part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection, a really cool pair of hat ears that's embroidered Belong, Believe, and Be Proud with Mickey. These are originally $25, now only $1.99. They do also have those Guardians of the Galaxy Wonders of Xandar keychains. These have sound effects. It says Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. These are now $7.99 a piece. You do have to look everywhere at the Character Warehouse though, because here's even those really cool like cookie cutters. These are stainless steel with the silicone ring in the shape of Mickey Mouse. These are now $5 a piece, marked down from $10, and a bunch of different baskets of merchandise up front. They do have from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge the Grogu light up necklaces. These are a great deal though, perfect for a good day at Hollywood Studios. $7.99 for them. They do still have a whole bunch of those fidget plushies. This one is Marie from Aristocats, but these are a super soft material with all like the fuchsia accents and then the big oversized bow. Marie is $14.99 from $35. It looks like they even have a Boo from Aladdin. So a couple different character plushies, part of the Disney Blissful Buddies collection. That one is $15. They even still have some of those Sorcerer Mickey glow wands. These are absolutely massive with the little Sorcerer Mickey hat on top. Then you get the big graphic going down the side. These were $28 in the parks, now $5 a piece. And also from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, it does look like they're getting two different size lightsaber blades. They have a 26-inch and then a 36-inch blade. Let's actually run down this entire section of baskets though. So a whole bunch of brand new Tron merchandise here at the Disney Character Warehouse. This is a huge, more like a duffel size bag with the grid. It says Battle to the End. These are great if you are doing any traveling though. These are further marked down to $20 a piece. Perfect to go with all of the new Tron merch. They do also have the matching Disney Parks Loungefly. This was just brought over from the Magic Kingdom. Now it's here at the Character Warehouse. I do believe these were originally $90, now only $40 a piece for them. And they do have a couple different Disney Wishables, like little blind bags. This one is from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, the limited release. These are now only $5 a piece. You can get a First Order Stormtrooper, Lieutenant Beck, Rey, or Kylo Ren. Let's actually check out some of the other ones over here. So they do have yet another offering. Let's see what we got doing. This is the Avengers Campus for only, let's see here, $7.99. You can get the Spider Bot too. These are really cool. And they do still have a really good selection of those Marvel statues. These are absolutely massive. Brand new to the character warehouse, they have your collectible Scarlet Witch. These come in the original packaging, now marked down to $50 a piece. They do have like that comic book base. Underneath there is the kind of like the matching Black Panther version where he's like coming off of that huge log. That one is $50. Let's see what else we have though. They do still have your Marvel Iron Man. This is a massive one, almost 11 inches tall. Well, I should say with Captain America with his shield. That one is $80. What caught my eye though was the Iron Man collectible. This one is a really cool one as well for $50. And they do still have a good selection of like your different Disney Park Munchling merchandise, like this fanny pack. You get the little Munchling plushies on top with Mickey and then Minnie Mouse with like those little cherries. These are embroidered though with some like Disney sprinkles. That one is $20, marked down from $40. Underneath there is some of that brand new Nubs merchandise from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is a super duper fuzzy backpack. Everything is embroidered though. These are very nice for the kiddos. They are $20 a piece. Underneath there is a kids graphic t-shirt, perfect to go with all the new Nubs merchandise. You got the little pocket and a big graphic on the front. These were $27 at Star Tours, now only $7.99. And it does look like they even have the matching full zip jacket. Again, that same fuzzy material, and you have the patch on the front with Nubs. These are $15, marked down from $50. And a couple brand new pairs of ears that they have right now at the character warehouse. This is actually part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection, but a very nice simulated leather pair of ears. You get the Pride color bow with the Mickey medallion in the center. These are now $8, marked down from $35. And they do have more of like your classic Minnie Mouse ears. These actually have like the little chin strap on the bottom section with the Velcro with the big oversized bow for only $8. And they just recently got a whole bunch of that brand new Goofy merchandise that was just over at Disney Springs at the Disney Style store. This is the pullover sweatshirt with the tricolors. You got a big graphic of Goofy and Walt Disney World. Originally $60 at Disney Springs, now $14.99. They also have your adult size graphic t-shirt. You got like Goofy all mixed up. Actually it's embroidered with his name there like all backwards, and Walt Disney World. These are $15 from $35, but they do even have like the matching pair of sweatpants. These are definitely like a nice heavy material. You got the G for Goofy, and then it does have a nice big graphic with Goofy actually going down the pant leg. These are only $20 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the assorted pet offerings right now at the character warehouse. Here's a whole like pet hoodie with Hades with all the blue flame. Even on the hood though, you do get like that little mohawk. These are $12.99 from $35. Next to that, from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, is a really fancy pet t-shirt. This actually has like that 3D effect on it with Jack Skellington. These are only $8 a piece, and they do have these really nice like pet blankets or pillows you can use these as. Let's see what we got here. This is a roll-up pet bed. It's super fuzzy on the inside, part of the Star Wars collection. It says sit and stay you will. These were originally $40, now $14.99. But a couple other offerings, part of that Padawan Academy that they do have. They have these silicone pet bowls. These are collapsible. You even get like the little charm. These are $12.99 a piece, and they even have like the matching simulated leather waste bag dispensers to go with that Padawan Academy for only $8. And they do have a massive wall of assorted Disney Park Loungeflies right now at the character warehouse. Really cool to go with all the Marvel merchandise is this simulated leather Loungefly. You have like all the Marvel characters in Funko Pop form, from like the Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man. Even on the back strap it does say Marvel a bunch of times. Originally $90, this one is now $40. Part of your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. Yet another Disney Park Loungefly. On the side you have Captain America's shield, and then like these wings that are kind of like retractable on the back side. These are originally $90 in the parks, now $45 for that one. And it does look like they do still have some of those Disney Pixar Toy Story ones. Again, a very nice simulated leather. You have like Buzz Lightyear, Ham, Mr. Potato Head, and Woody. That one was $79 in the park, now $40 at the Character Warehouse. And then still going strong is that Star Wars Disney Park Lounge flight. This one is really cool with all the classic Star Wars characters. It's embroidered Star Wars with a little patch, but this one actually glows in the dark for only $40. And they just recently got here at the Disney Character Warehouse a whole bunch of your Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival merchandise. Here's some really cool little like watering cans. They do have the original Florida orange bird and the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. This one has like the little handle and then the spout on top for only $2. But they do have a whole table of all the newest merchandise. So this actually feels like an orange with the 30 years of Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival 2025. You even have the original Florida orange bird on the handle. This one is $8 from $25. Let's dive right in though and see what they have over in this section. So here's a smaller 2-inch by 3-inch photo frame. You have Spike the Bee there, his honey farm, sweet, and the original Florida orange bird. These are now $7.99 from $15. So many cool new things though, part of this collection from over at Epcot. Here's a really tall corksicle cup celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden Festival. This one actually has like the big handle on the top section, but it is loaded with the orange bird. These are $25, marked down from $55. And it does look like they even have the matching Tervis tumbler from this collection. This one has more of like a peach colored lid, celebrating 30 years. That one is, let's see here, only $15 from $35. Let's actually see what we got going on here on the opposite section though. Okay, so these were from the festival as well. This is a really nice like kneeling pad for you to take outside and do some like flower and like planting. These are now $12.99. Let's actually check out some more of the festival merchandise. So here's the adult size Spirit jersey, again with the orange. The bottom section, you can see like all of the oranges and the original Florida orange bird with that terry cloth material. These are now $35 a piece. The backside has your raised lettering for Flower and Garden Festival with all the flowers. They have these in a bunch of sizes. Underneath there is a women's cut graphic t-shirt with the raised flowers. It says Best Buds, and then you have like Spike the Bee hanging out. These are only $10 from $35, so a very good deal there. It's always exciting though when they do get some Disney Park lug crossbody bags here at the outlet store. This one is from Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. You have the 30 years logo on the back side, and then Spike the Bee. These were originally $65 in the park, now $25 at the Character Warehouse. They even have these really fancy bucket hats. These are perfect for like a Disney cruise, again celebrating 30 years, or just to take down like to the beach in general. But these are only $12.99, and it looks like they do actually have both offerings from this collection. This one's all embroidered Flower and Garden. You've got this really cool design though with like the rocking horse and then the butterfly for $12.99. Let's check out some of the different baseball caps that they have right now at the Character Warehouse though. This one is a youth-size baseball cap with the Disney princesses on the front. You have like the clamshells and then like the seaweed. That one is $7.99 from $25. They do still have that Marvel, more of like the Avengers one. This is more of like your classic trucker hat, but perfect for summertime in Central Florida. That is originally $30, now $7.99. They do still have from the Haunted Mansion, the Gracie Manor, adult-sized baseball caps. This one has all the metal hardware, and then like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. This was $30 at the Magic Kingdom, now only $8 at the Character Warehouse. They do still have that really cool pair of Marvel ears. These are really neat though. The backside says higher, further, and faster. You actually get like that cool like mohawk design. Originally $35, now $7.99. And then from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they do still have like these flashing wood sprite pair of ears. The cool thing about these though, they do actually light up for $19.99. Let's actually check out some of the different action figures and different toys at the Character Warehouse. Here is your Marvel Select Super Scroll action figure. It comes with all the different hand accessories and then the heads. These are actually further discounted to only $5 a piece. That is such a good deal for that. They do have some of your Disney Pixar Lightyear merchandise. This is your XL15 and then figurine set. This one has lights and sound effects with real character phrases from Buzz Lightyear. That one is $35. They do even have from Disney Pixar Lightyear this really cool Space Ranger buggy with Darby Steel action figure. Again, this one has the lights and sound effects for only $20. And they do still have the Marvel Miles Morales little figurine. This actually comes with like that brick backdrop and then all of the markers. You can actually like color everything in. These are $15 a piece from $25. Let's see what else we got doing over in this section. Okay, so they do still have from Disney's Hollywood Studios these really nice Rey Skywalker lightsaber hilts. These are cool though because they do even have like the blades for them here at the character warehouse. But these are from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Originally around $160. These are now $75 a piece. Looks like they even have some of the Shuri gauntlets from over at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. Again, these are further discounted with the original boxes for $35. Part of your Star Wars Ahsoka collection is your electronic masks. Really nice attention to the detail for the kiddos. These actually have like different sound effects for $25 a piece. And it looks like they do still have some of those Star Wars 1,000 piece exhibit series puzzles with Princess Leia, C-3PO, and then R2-D2. That one was originally $25, now $7.99. A few other things over in this section that I want to show you though. They also have your Star Wars Mission Fleet play sets. It comes with the fire spray and then the matching Boba Fett action figure. These are now further discounted to $25 at the character warehouse. And they do still have some of the droids from over at the Droid Factory. This is a set of 4 different droids from Star Wars Mandalorian. Originally $50 at Galaxy's Edge, now $25. And then right underneath there is more of like a deluxe like painting set. You get all the paints, the brushes, crayons, like stencils. This is such a cool set from Star Wars Mandalorian. With Grogu, it says "This is the way." It's actually like a really nice briefcase. These are $15, marked down from $30. And it looks like they're even getting some of the brand new Tinkerbell collection merchandise, part of the Starbucks line. This is a really tall plastic cup with your gold lettering for Walt Disney World. The backside does have your Starbucks logo. I'm shocked these are at the outlet though. These are now only $20 a piece. Here's more merchandise from Pandora. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they do have the whole set of 3 different wall arts with the floating mountains. You can see like the banshees floating off in the distance. These are originally $60, now $30 a piece, so they're half off. They even have some of the wall tapestries. This one actually has the wooden accents. At the bottom it says Pandora, the world of Avatar. You can see like the banshees again with the floating mountains. These are further discounted to $15. And it looks like they do still have like some of that limoncello merchandise from over at Epcot. Here is a plastic cup with the lemon slices, Minnie Mouse. This one actually has that cylinder on the inside so you can put like your different fruit. So you can do like flavored water. These are $12.99 a piece from $30. Here's even more of that limoncello merchandise. They do have like these entire little gift sets with the 4 cups and then the saucer. They are $30 from $65. Here's a good selection of assorted Disney princess dolls right now at the outlet store. Your Disney Princess Mulan doll that actually comes with 8 different accessories like the sword, the extra outfit, and the shoes. These are only $15 a piece. Next to Mulan is the matching Disney Princess Pocahontas doll, where you get the dress, the crossbody bag, even the Miko action figure. That one is $15. And they do still have some of the Disney ILY Forever dolls. These all come with the Mickey-shaped balloon with the little surprise inside. The Belle from Beauty and the Beast comes with the enchanted rose ears, the denim jacket, and they do also have Sven from Frozen. He comes with the antler ears and a nice puffer jacket, but these are only $12.99 a piece. And then right underneath there is some of the different like accessory sets from Disney ILY Forever. They have Dr. Facilier and Maribel from Encanto for only $7.99. I do love when they get some assorted Funko Pops here at the Character Warehouse. This one is a Disney exclusive from Disney Pixar Luca. You get both collectible Funko Pops with the exclusive Disney sticker. These are now $25 a piece, but there's a great selection of assorted toys right now at the outlet. This is really cool from Disney's Animators collection. This is a whole playset with lights and sound effects. You get all 8 pieces with Princess Jasmine and Agrabah. Like you can see the genie's lamp light up on the inside. These are now $20 a piece. Underneath there is yet another one with Princess Aurora, and again it comes with all 10 pieces on the top section and the little house. That one is $20. They do still have some of those Donald Duck water games. These are perfect for the kiddos. Like it has like the little basketball hoops on the inside where you can kind of like shoot hoops there on your travel day. But these are originally $20, now only $10 a piece at the outlet. And they do still have some of those solid wooden like pullback toys. This one is a huge train with Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and then Goofy for $20. Let's actually check out some of the different drinkware offerings from Disney's movie Up. They do have this plastic cup with the grape soda tab on the top with the silicone straw. One side says Adventure is out there. The opposite side has the balloons. These are now $5 a piece from $25. They do have like a much taller plastic cup again with the grape soda logo on the front side. This one comes with the badge on the top. These were $25 in the parks, now only $10 a piece. They do still have some of the Mousewares collection, like these silicone ring pancake molds. This one is the Mickey shaped balloon. These are really cool though, to make some Mickey balloon pancakes. That one is, let's see here, $4 marked down from $10. And how cool is this serving tray? This one is solid ceramic with a very fancy Minnie Mouse with a little bicycle and has these huge handles. That one is $15. And it does look like they even have the matching kitchen apron right now at the Character Warehouse for only $10. Some more of the nice coffee mugs right now at the outlet store. This one is the Minnie Mouse Grandma version where she has the banner that says Grandma, and they do say Walt Disney World on the inside. These are originally $17 in the parks, now $7.99. Let's see what else we have down here on the bottom section. They have Abula there, which says Walt Disney World for $7.99. And it looks like they do have the mom version there with Minnie Mouse. Again, they all do say Walt Disney World. And then down here on the bottom section is the dad version with Mickey Mouse for only $8. And still going strong is a whole bunch of your assorted Disney and Encanto merchandise, like this acrylic 4" by 6" photo frame with all of the Hawaiian flowers and butterflies. Originally $30, these are now $10 a piece. Right next to that is a really cool like collectible figurine with all of the little window design. The neat thing about this, it has like an on and off switch, so you can like turn it on and illuminate the room. You have Maribel on the front. These are originally $80, now $40 a piece. But speaking of Maribel, here's one of the fanciest Disney dolls you're gonna find at the Character Warehouse. Limited one of 6,650 pieces. The attention to detail is super good on them. They're marked down to $100. Some more of the coffee mugs at the outlet store right now though. This one was just at the World of Disney store not too long ago. One side says Hit the Snooze, the other side says Wakey Wakey with some Mickey toast. That one is $7.99, marked down from $20. They do still have that really cool It's a Small World coffee mug. It has like the really good sized gold handle and actually says It's a Small World on the back side. That one is $8, marked down from $20. And a really cool Mickey Mouse coffee mug. This one is more of like a taller version where he's showcasing his name, and it says Walt Disney World on the inside. Originally $17. This one is now $7.99. And they do still have from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2024, like that Mickey pumpkin coffee mug. It says Magic Kingdom, and then you have the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party logo. These are now $5, marked down from $20. Let's actually check out some more of the different drinkware items though. This is really cool from over at Epcot with all of the seagulls from Finding Nemo. It says mine, mine, mine a bunch of times, and you get the seagull gibbet on the straw. These are now $12.99 from $25. Right underneath there from the Disney Eats collection is a really cool stainless steel cup. One size, it's a side here, it has Cinderella Castle, it's the Snacks for Me, and then you get the donut in the shape of Mickey. These are $9.99 from $23. Right next to that one is more of like a graffiti plastic cup with this huge silicone ring. The top section actually has like a wooden lid. That one is $10 from $25. And from Disney Pixar Coco, how cool is this stainless steel cup with Ernesto de la Cruz? And it comes with the straw for only $12.99. You definitely have to take a moment though to look everywhere here at the outlet store, because here's a nice glass cup from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival 2025 with Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And then it does have the Flower and Garden Festival logo. These were originally $15, now $7.99. And they do still have a really nice selection of assorted Disney Cruise Line merchandise, like this plastic cup. You can see like the ship anchor, the cruise ships, Mickey, Minnie, even Chip and Dale. They were originally $17 on this ship, now only $7.99. Here's a huge like tin serving tray. It actually has like that rope design for the handles. It says set a course for adventure with Mickey Mouse and then the cruise logo. These are now $20 a piece. Let's see what else we have over in this section. Okay, so some new stainless steel cups for the kiddos. This one has like the little twisty off lid with Mickey Mouse. The backside says Mickey, and then you have number 28. These are $12.99 from $25, but perfect to go with the Mickey Mouse version. They do also have like this floral design with Minnie Mouse and then the Minnie Mouse flowers on the back. There's such a good selection of different items, especially for the kitchen though at the Character Warehouse. This is a solid glass pitcher. Really cool with the blue design on top. You have Mickey and then the flowers. Let's see, that one has a huge handle. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $35. Underneath there, part of last year's Mousewares collection, is a set of like 6 different, more of like saucer-sized dishes. But you get like Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and Donald Duck. Actually comes with a holder. These are originally $50, now $14.99, and they do still have some of those Stitch pineapple candles. This one is a really good size. It has the removable lid for $14.99. Let's actually check out some of the graphic t-shirts here on the adult size clothing racks though. Here's a long sleeve shirt from Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival 2024. If you look closely, you can see the grapes and like Spaceship Earth. These are now $5 from $45. Right behind there is a brand new graphic t-shirt that was just at the World of Disney store. You have like the outline of Cinderella Castle, then a bunch of Disney characters, kind of like cheerleaders. That one is $10. Let's see what else we have doing. Okay, so further reduced here at the Character Warehouse is a really nice quarter zip Marvel shirt. This one has a pocket on the front and then all of the Black Panther masks. These are originally $60 a piece, now only $2 at the outlet. Let's see what else we have doing here on this adult size clothing rack. So more of like a retro graphic t-shirt with the pastel colors for Walt Disney World and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are further marked down to $8 a piece. And a bunch of those actually graphic shirts here with the characters with the cheerleaders. So many brand new clothing offerings here at the outlet store though. All of this Disney golf merchandise was just over at the Marketplace Co-op. This is a soft as silk button down shirt with Donald Duck on the front. These are $20 a piece from $65. The backside though, like how cool is this? It says "Aw Phooey," and then you have Donald Duck like breaking the club. But it looks like they do have a bunch of the merchandise from this collection with that diamond design with the Mickeys. Then you have Mickey embroidered on the front playing golf. Let's see the old price of Rooney. Originally $45, now $20 for that. On the opposite side of the rack though is the matching jacket from this collection. This one is more of like a windbreaker material, embroidered M and then 28 with the golf sticks. And then Mickey and Pluto are embroidered on the front. These are now $40, marked down from $70. And a couple different bucket hats over in this section. Really nice for a good day over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This one is Spirit Jersey material for $10. And it looks like they even have one here. Yet another one with all of the flowers, part of Encanto. Originally $35, now $7.99. They do still have a whole bunch of those adult size pullover sweatshirts. They have these in so many different colors, like your heather gray with that classic graphic with Mickey with his arms behind his back. And they do all say Walt Disney World. Originally $55, now $25. Next to that one is more of like the soft, like powdery baby blue color with Mickey Mouse for $25. And they even have like your navy color with Mickey for $25. But I do want to check out some of the new Havianas and different things. These are perfect for the kiddos for summertime. They do say Walt Disney World on the inside. Originally $30, now $15 a piece. Actually, it looks like they have two different versions. These actually have like the metal badge here with Cinderella Castle and Walt Disney World. That pair is only $15, and they do still have a really good selection of Crocs right now at the Character Warehouse. Part of your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. A very fancy pair of Crocs. These actually have like the back strap and then Captain America's wings. I don't see the price, but they do have them in a bunch of sizes. And then right over here is your Disney Lion King version with like Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. And then you have like that paw print logo. They are now $25. I actually somehow almost missed these, but also part of that golf collection. They do have more of like your gym shorts with the embroidery at the bottom with the pinstriping and then the golf logo. These are $15, marked down from $45. And they even have the matching pair of sweatpants. Look at all the characters embroidered on the side here. You have Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and Mickey. They are $19.99 from $50. A couple different adult size spirit jerseys that I do want to show you. This is that brand new lightweight material. It says Hakuna Matata with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. These are further marked down to $35 a piece. And they do still have a couple Star Wars spirit jerseys. This is the backside with your raised lettering, Star Wars, established 1977. But this is a nice like fuzzy material. On the bottom you have Princess Leia and then R2-D2. That one is $35. And then literally right next door is yet another adult size spirit jersey. This one says I love you a bunch of times on the back. And then you do have your Star Wars lettering for only $20. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings on the spinny rack though. So here's another shirt that was just over at Galaxy's Edge. This one is adult size long sleeve with a Stormtrooper helmet. It says Fight the Rebels, Elite Soldier, and Stormtrooper. These are $12.99 from $40. Right behind there we have Flynn's Arcade, also from Tron at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This one is a pullover sweatshirt for $20. I do want to show you the back side here. You have Flynn's Top Score Club. That one is originally $60. It looks like they are getting some of the Guinness sweatshirts as well from over at Epcot's World Showcase. So a good selection of brand new sweatshirts at the outlet. And here's yet another brand new one. How cool is this with the huge Marvel logo? You can see like Thor, Captain America. This actually looks like a big comic book strip. They are $19.99 from $45. On the same adult size clothing rack though is a super duper fuzzy pair of adult size sweatpants. This one's embroidered with Mickey Mouse and they do say Walt Disney World going down the pant leg. Originally $55. These are now $19.99. Here's an adult size tank top from the movie Cars. It says Fuel Station Dynaco. They are, let's see here, $12.99 from $35. I'm seeing some different color graphic shirts that I do want to check out. We have Disney's Vacation Club member, established in 1991. Like, how cool is that? With like the beach chair. That one is $13, marked down from $30. Looks like they do have a whole bunch of brand new shirts though. Fishing the Day Away, you have Mickey Mouse doing some fly fishing, and it says Port Orleans Resort. These are now $12.99. And then yet another cool graphic t-shirt here with that classic scene from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and Sally. That one is $13, marked down from $35. I did want to mention though, here's even more merchandise from the Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This is an adult size unisex graphic t-shirt. It says Tron. You have the grid and the ride vehicles. These are $12.99 a piece from $40. Next to that you have your Tron Light Cycle Run shirts. These are more of like your Under Armour no sweat material, so really nice for summertime. These are $15 from $45. It is seriously loaded with Tron over here. Look at this huge coffee mug with the grid. You get both vehicles and it says Tron with the raised lettering. These are $7.99 from $20. And they do still have some of those Tron pop sockets. This one has like that chrome design for Tron Light Cycle Run. Originally $25 in the parks. This one is $7.99. And then still going strong is the Flynn's Top Score Club keychains. You actually get two different gibbets there and a Clippy for only $5. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas ornaments right now at the Character Warehouse. Part of your Disney Sketchbook series is a really cool Christmas ornament from Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with Mickey and Minnie. The opposite side has the front entrance to the Poly. These are $12.99 from $35. Right underneath there is the Disneyland popcorn bucket ornament. You have the Disneyland logo, the huge Mickey hand with the castle. This is also part of the Sketchbook series for $7.99. They do even have those Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarves ornaments. One side has Snow White, the opposite side has all seven dwarves. This is a great deal though, $7.99 for that one. And then still going strong is a whole bunch of your Disney Park munchling ornaments. These are all originally $25 a piece. They have your Minnie Mouse Holiday Toffee Pudding ornament for $8. Right underneath there is the Mickey Mouse matcha cookie cheesecake. So a bunch of new ornaments here at the outlet store. They do still have your reindeer Rice Krispie treat cereal Pluto ornament. Probably one of my favorites though, with the antler ears there that are actually like pretzels. And then last but not least is the vanilla cupcake Stitch Christmas ornament for $8. A few other Christmas items at the Character Warehouse I want to show you though. They have these massive Christmas stockings, literally like with all of the Disney princesses. It's embroidered with Cinderella Castle and Dreamer. These are $12.99 from $35. They do still have some of those really nice sets of ornaments. You get, it looks like about, let's see here, 8 different ornaments from Peter Pan, the Cheshire Cat, Tinkerbell, even Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Originally $50, now $19.99. And then right over here is the brand new snow globe from 2024. This one has Mickey and Minnie on the inside, Pluto, and then on the back it actually has 2024. These are now $19.99. And a whole bunch of brand new winter beanies on the adult size rack. This is brand new from Monsters University. It has a nice little patch on the front side, but these are all only $8 a piece. They have Monsters University. They do have the Minnie Mouse version embroidered with her facsimile signature, and then you get the little graphic with Minnie. That one is $8. And then right next door is the kids version with like the little pom-poms on top, embroidered with Mickey for $8. And there is a whole bunch of assorted throw blankets right now at the Character Warehouse. This one is a 50 by 60 inch woven throw blanket celebrating the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. They are very soft. Originally $70, this one is now $25. From Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays, they do have the 50 by 60 inch throw blankets with all of Epcot's World Showcase, some Christmas trees and snowflakes. That one is $25. And another woven throw blanket that I do want to show you. This one is the gold one with a Cinderella Castle and the Spirit Jersey logo for $25. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings. So here is another pullover sweatshirt, part of Disney Cruise Line. It says set a course for adventure with Mickey, Minnie, and then Pluto. This one is $20, marked down from $50. And it looks like they even have some Disney collaboration merchandise with Tommy Bahama. This one is the button-down jacket for Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. The front side is the full button down with the pockets. $65 from $158 for that. Some more pullover sweatshirts. It says round them up from Disney Pixar Toy Story. That one has a big graphic with Jessie on the front with the lasso. And I did want to mention, these are very nice adult size full zip hoodies. This is loaded with Minnie Mouse's polka dots. You have 2 huge pockets on the bottom section. And then on the back, on the hood itself, like you have Minnie's ears with the bow. Originally $65. These are now $19.99. And up front by the registers, there's a couple different like collector's print. This one is part of the Marvel Artist series with Black Panther, Thor. It actually is all matted up and ready to go. This one is $19.99. Here's a couple different other items over in this section. This is a matted print with Pluto. It actually comes with the original frame. These are originally $40, now $19.99. And then just like that throw blanket that I showed you, they do have the matching 5-inch by 7-inch photo frame with the gold accents with Cinderella Castle. These are solid glass though, so really nice quality. I do believe these are $10 a piece. And then right underneath there, they have from Easter time, your Easter Eggstravaganza 2025, where you can paint your own Disney character Easter eggs. You get like the wooden Easter egg. They have like a bunch of characters though. You get 4 different color paints with the brush, but you can get like Mickey, Minnie, Chip and Dale, and Thumper. These are only $1.99. Let's check out some of the different items on the spinny racks though at the outlet. So here's your Disney Eats collection, like Mickey cheeseburger earbud case. You can see like the lettuce, tomato, and the sesame seeds. These are originally $25, now $7.99. They do have yet another phone case here, earbud case I should say. This one is a really cool like silicone Pluto. That one is $7.99 from $25. And it looks like they even have some necklaces. This is like a rose gold color where you got to find your initial, and then you have like the little Mickey charm. A couple different pairs of sunglasses right now at the outlet though. Like how fun are these for the kiddos? They actually open up with the Mickey design. These are now only $4.99 a piece, but they do actually have a couple different pairs of sunglasses. They have your Marvel Iron Man with the little logo in the corner. It says Stark Industries on the back side for $5. Right underneath there is a really cool pair of Minnie Mouse sunglasses. You actually get this bow on the side covered in rhinestones, a little graphic with Minnie, and anytime you can find some Magic Band Plus at the outlet, definitely check them out. This one is the Yoda lightsaber hilt Magic Band Plus from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for $20. A few more items from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here's an adult size backpack. It says Pandora Valley of Moara. You got the patch with the Banshees and the floating mountains. These are further discounted to only $15. It does look like they even have a brand new fanny pack at the Character Warehouse. Definitely more of like a kid size, also from Pandora. That one is $12.99. And they do still have some of your lug bags from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. So 2 different offerings right now at the outlet store. These are both $35 a piece, but again with Figment. And then right over here is more of like your classic sling size bag. You get so many zipper compartments and the Disney Parks lug badge for $35. A few other items part of your Disney Parks Munchling collection though that I do want to show you. This one is a smaller size backpack, so more of like a kid's version with Stitch, and then you got like the little blueberry on top. But this again is like that fuzzy material like the Nubs one. This one is $20 from $45. Right underneath there is a Disney Munchling tote size bag. Again, solid Sherpa. These are actually zipper compartments on the front though, with Marie from Aristocats. You have Minnie Mouse and Baymax. That one was originally $45, now $19.99. Let's actually check out a few more of the graphic t-shirts on the spinny racks. So here's a women's tank top. It says Wild with the animal print, and you have Minnie Mouse. That one is $7.99, marked down from $40. Right behind there we have Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Paradise waits for you with Mickey and Minnie. Really cool though with that Christmas ornament. This one is $15, marked down from $35. And then right over here, part of last year's Disney Parks collection, they even have your Best Vacation Ever with Cinderella Castle. That shirt is now $12.99, marked down from $35. I had such a fun time today, starting out our evening over at the premium outlets at Vineland Ave at the Disney Character Warehouse over there, and coming here to the premium outlets at International Drive. There is seriously so much brand new merchandise lately. It's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.